At brunch, my mom sneered, saying the only reason I was invited was out of pity. I just sipped my coffee and smiled. All right, so picture this. For 35 years, I was basically a ghost in my own family, constantly trying to prove my worth to people who treated me like an inconvenient obligation. But then, one Sunday at a fancy brunch, my mother looked me dead in the eye and said the words that finally, irrevocably, broke me free. "You're lucky we even include you. Pity goes a long way." And honestly, in that moment, something inside me snapped. Not in anger, not in tears, but with a quiet, icy resolve that would change everything. My name is Charmaine, and even now, I'm still mending the deep wounds my family inflicted. I'd built this incredibly successful life as a software developer, a world away from their toxicity, but I kept this fragile thread of contact, some stubborn hope that maybe, just maybe, they'd finally see me. That Sunday, when they invited me to this upscale brunch, I thought, okay, maybe this is it, a fresh start. But between the clinking mimosas and the trendy avocado toast, the mask slipped. My mother, Elaine, leaned in, a smirk playing on her lips, and delivered that devastating line. I just sipped my coffee, smiled back, and knew exactly what I had to do. That night, I logged in, disabled every single family credit account, and emailed my lawyer about selling the cabin. Growing up in Fairfield, Connecticut, our life looked perfect from the outside. A sprawling colonial manicured lawn, heated pool, the whole 9 yards. But inside, that 4-bedroom house was a fortress of emotional coldness, a place where I could never quite measure up. My childhood room, painted pale blue at my mother's insistence, even though I loved green, became my sanctuary, my personal prison. From elementary school all the way through high school, I was the star student, straight A's, honor societies, debate team captain. My achievements piled up, gathering dust, while my brother Nathan got lavish praise for mediocre baseball and average grades. At my high school graduation, where I was the valedictorian, my dad Richard was checking his BlackBerry, and my mom later complained my dress looked department store. My father would always dismiss my perfect report cards, saying, "We expect excellence from you, Charmaine. Nathan needs more encouragement. He's not naturally gifted like you." It was this backhanded compliment, their justification for years of emotional neglect. Our family fortune came from Richard Wilson Enterprises, a commercial real estate company my dad built in the 80s. By the time I was 10, they owned shopping centers across 3 states. My mom, a former beauty queen, dedicated herself to climbing social ladders. She joined charity boards, not out of compassion, but for connections, hosting dinner parties where I was paraded out briefly like an exotic pet before being sent upstairs. The family cabin in Vermont nestled on Lake Champlain with 6 bedrooms and a full-story video added in below.